a response you were hoping for? I mean, it was a little
It
hairy
was
sometimes, but it came through in the end.
Let's give the other team some credit too, as far as when you're trying to respond like that. They came in here and played it as if it was their Stanley Cup, and I say that because they looked at our facilities and they looked at a team that was ranked top 10 coming in, and they looked at it as an opportunity, and they emptied the tank both nights. So they came at us. They got an outstanding power play. They got an outstanding goaltender. They got some really good skill up front. They're older. They're experienced, and they didn't quit when we got a lead. So give them credit for battling and making us battle right to the last minute, but also look at some of the positive things that we did offensively. I thought Shea's line with Cameron and Will Johnson were outstanding again tonight. I thought last night they had plenty of chances to get a lot of goals for us, and tonight they went in for them. So they were outstanding.
What did that line do consistently through the weekend? Because it seemed like every time you threw them out there, they were at least generating something.
Yeah, they generated a lot for us. I mean, they had good jump throughout the series. They supported each other very well without the puck. They were smart with their puck decisions. When the play was there to be made, they made it. When it wasn't, they played smart. They played. They were huge in the win tonight for sure.
The second period, when you have it seemed like a good first period, but you don't have the
score.
lead, you don't score. Coming back with the second period like you do and getting a goal early and then another one late, that had to be a pretty critical stretch for you guys to
I thought
get
the
a little
first
ahead.
period, for as well as we looked like we were in control of the period, there were times that we didn't get enough pucks to the net. And then you saw those two goals in the second period were rebounds, and the other one was, we just made a play to the net. They ended up knocking it in themselves, but at least we got more pucks to the net consistently, and we put pressure on them. I don't think we wore their goalie down because he made some great saves, as the game went on. But I think we made it hard on him in the second, third period with how we drove the net, and so much better as the game went on.
Rick said that he thought you guys did a better job at your red line and not in the neutral zone, I guess, in general, not letting their guys get zone entries tonight. Did you see that too?
Well, yesterday, they flew the zone a lot. And I think a lot of that had to do with we didn't have great puck pressure to prevent or to not we allowed them too much time. Tonight I thought we did a better job of that. The forwards were better at hounding their D, not giving them time to be able to allow those forwards to pull out.
Do you think Jack played tonight, especially in the third period? He saw a lot of
Very
traffic,
well.
a lot of pucks.
Very
and
well. I mean, he was very solid. And again, they had a team that didn't quit, and they kept coming and made real big saves there when the game was on the line. That's for sure.
How big is that for him, do you think?
Oh, it's great. I mean, two of his 3 games this year were outstanding. So, we needed a solid performance in the net tonight, and we got it.
Jake's goal, when they reviewed it, did they say to you? I mean, I know what they were looking for, and that it was whether the contact came inside or outside the crease. But what kind of
I think
feel
we
did you
were
have for
good
it?
because it looked like the puck went in before there was contact. So I think the puck was by him before there was contact. But I think that was a good indication of how we need to play, and I think how we were better at it tonight of getting around him, making it a little bit harder for him. The first 2 goals, the power play goal that Sean scored, and then the second goal that Shea scored, we crashed in that hard, and we were able to, find a way to get it by him because he's a heck of a goalie when he sees the puck.
And big timing on that goal 24 seconds after they cut it to
real
1.
big
I mean,
goal.
you don't want to be in that close of a game against a
They
team
had
like
momentum for sure. They had a lot of life on their bench. In the whole third period, their D were joining the play, making it hard to defend. And obviously that goal there to slow them back down and take control of the game was really important.
that. Shea scored twice this weekend, and neither one of them was exactly a
He
highlight reel goal, but they were kind of
he deserved
the
every
work.
bounce he got because he worked. I thought he was outstanding. His compete level was great, and the game of hockey's fair. If you work hard enough, you'll get breaks. And fortunately for him, especially that the goal he scored in the second period was real big.